Hey there everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So on this video, I'm going to go over exactly how to get ungated in the toy category for Amazon FBA in the year of 2023 and beyond forward, because you can do this for any year, so it really does not matter unless terms change, which I highly doubt they will anytime soon. But going into Q4, toys is one of the most valuable products that you can get into, and being able to get ungated in certain brands and categories, especially in Q4 like toys, is such a huge advantage because you'll be able to maximize your profits and maximize your sales and maximize just your whole business entirely. And let me show you guys the exact process that you need in order to get ungated in toys and everything else in between in the last few minute notes as well at the end of the video. So be sure to stay tuned, smash the like button, drop a comment down below, and let me know what you guys think. Alright everybody, so now that we're on the screen, let's get officially down to the nitty gritty. So what are the best ways to get ungated in basically any toy brand category, whatever you may want to call it? It's by going to this website, EE Distribution. Make sure you type in the wholesale and not the retail version, otherwise you're going to get the wrong one. But essentially, what you guys want to do is basically scroll down here, type in your information and basically sign up. Okay, you're basically going to make a wholesale account with EE Distribution and basically be able to buy almost any brand that you can think of that is a toy brand on their website. I mean, they carry millions of different products on their site, so it's definitely a ton of stuff to get ungated in. Now, up to today, I believe they changed some of the requirements when making this account. I believe there is now a low $250 minimum first order, so just for your first order. So do keep that in mind, okay? So if you plan on going the EE Distribution route, definitely make sure you can spend at least $250. And you may be able to spend on a few different brands that you're interested in, like Barbie, Nintendo, or whatever it may be, right? So just something to think about. And look, a few things that you need to understand before making this account. This is a wholesaler, okay? Meaning you need to be filed as a legitimate business, okay? You're not just a reseller trying to open an account with EE Distribution. So whether that's being a sole proprietorship, S Corp, or an LLC, you will need to be one of the three and have a reseller's permit in order to apply for them. So, which is not hard. I have a video on how to do this separately, so be sure to check out the channel for that. But yeah, so essentially what you're going to want to do is once you're signed up and whatnot, you're going to see all the different toys with different categories. For this particular reason, I will not be signing into my account, But basically what you're going to want to do is just go to the, thousands of toys, search it by brand or whatever, like Transformers, for example, and literally just filter out the products and find the cheapest that you can find. Most of the times, most people will find like keychains and whatnot of certain products, which are like $4 or $5, I believe, and you will need 10 of these units. Okay, so if you find a keychain, you will need to buy at least 10 of them in order to get ungated in that particular brand. Now, one other thing, since it's a big toy distributor, and with Amazon you could be gated in, let's say, Frozen and Disney. Okay, you're trying to buy a Disney Frozen toy, but you're gated in both brands, or you can find one toy that is both brands in one. Okay, so maybe you found an, I don't know, Elsa doll that's both Frozen and Disney. You can use that same invoice to ungate in both brands completely, so you're basically knocking off 2 in 1 stone, right? And so you definitely want to look for some products like that that you can get ungated in more brands a bit much faster. That way you don't have to waste more money trying to get ungated. So just something to think about when you're looking for products to ungate with toys, all right? So, but once you do that, let's say you find a few products, you found 10 of each brand that you want to ungate, you met the $250 minimum requirement. The next step that you're going to want to do is obviously place the order it, and unfortunately, you have to wait for the product to get into your hands. Last I remember, you will need to upload a image of the invoice, which I believe EE Distribution will email to you. If not, it'll be in your package as well. But basically, you want to send them that, take a photo of that, upload it on Amazon when you're trying to add a product, and make sure it shows all the information, right? The amount of units, where you bought it from, your business, all that good stuff. And when you get the actual physical product, make sure you take pictures of the product as well. It could be 4 or 5 different photos. Make sure you have all the details on it and upload those photos as well. And just like that, you submit them, and boom, you basically just wait at that point. So now I decided to jump back on a regular camera just because I wanted to go into deeper detail from here on forward. But after you submitted your photos, the invoice and whatnot, it's basically just a waiting game at that point. And, it's perfectly normal for them to deny it, okay? Sometimes with Amazon, it'll be an AI that reads these invoices and whatnot. And so technically a physical human is not the one who usually reads some of these things, at least from what I've heard of, all right? Now, in those cases, you may have to close the case and reopen a brand new one and try multiple times. Now, one major tip that I've heard people try is sending the invoice upside down. So by default, you're gonna want to send it nicely, regularly, formatted. But I've heard that if you flip it upside down, then that might actually increase the chances of an actual person looking at that invoice. So just something to think about. Don't trust me. If you get denied the first time, it's not the end of the world. You will have plenty of chances to continue trying because, again, EE Distribution is a legitimate wholesaler, okay? And so their invoices will work. So you just have to be patient at that point, okay? And so, yeah, just, be patient. Don't, fret about it too much. And, yeah, just once you get accepted, boom, you can start selling that particular brand, product, whatever, and then you're good to go from there. Now, another last minute tip that I know some people will, try to do when they do Ungated, just in general, but is that they will buy the product and they'll try to make it profitable, okay? Which is good, if you can find a profitable product that you're trying to get Ungated in, then by all means go for it, right? No doubt. Now, the thing with Ungated in general is that you basically, that's why I tell you guys to, look for cheap stuff, because essentially 9 out of 10 times you're probably gonna lose money on the initial investment. But again, you're using this Ungated, this investment to basically get into more, products, have access to more products, and therefore make up for it by selling that particular brand. So if you buy a product and it's losing you money to sell back on Amazon or something, I mean, just take a loss on it. It'll be a minor loss, or keep the product or give them away. I mean, it really does not matter. Just again, you're using those products just to Ungated anyways, so they really don't matter as far as profit wise. But if you do find something profitable, then by all means go for it, right? Like I said, then you'll knock out 3 stones in one versus the 2. So, but other than that, guys, I hope this is very helpful, especially as we get into Q4. And if you have any other questions or concerns or whatever, just drop them in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, take care and peace.